Hi there. Today we're going to solve more two-step equations in the form P times x plus q equals r. An equation like 2 times w plus 36 equals 114 is in the form P times x plus q equals r. It contains two factors, P and x plus q, and it's considered a two-step equation. To solve equations in this form, our first step is to divide each side by the factor p. Our second step is to solve the one-step addition or subtraction equation. Example 1. Solve 3 times x plus 5 equals 45. Our first step is to divide each side by the factor p, which is 3. Now I'm going to divide out 3 divided by 3, and that equals 1. So we're left with x plus 5 on the left, and on the right we're left with 15. Now this is a one-step equation with addition, so our job is to solve this equation by subtracting 5 on both sides of the equation, and our solution is x equals 10. Example 2. Solve 5 times n minus 2 equals negative 30. Our first step again is to divide each side by the factor p. In this case, it's 5. By completing the division on both sides, I'm left with n minus 2 on the left and negative 6 on the right. This is a one-step equation with subtraction. So the inverse of subtract by 2 would be to add by 2 on both sides of the equation. And my solution is n equals negative 4. Sometimes the factor p in p times x plus q will be a fraction or a decimal. Now some helpful hints are if you want to divide by p and it's a fraction, you're going to multiply by the reciprocal. If the factor p is a decimal, all you're going to do is just divide by the decimal. Example 3. Solve 2/3 times n plus 6 equals 10. Okay, so our first step is divide by the factor p. Now our factor p is 2/3. It's a fraction, so we're just going to multiply by the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 2/3 is 3/2. Now by dividing out the common factors, we're going to be left with n plus 6 on the left and 15 on the right. This is a one-step addition equation, and to solve for this, we're going to subtract 6 on both sides of the equation, and our solution is going to equal 9. My last example is 0.2 times c minus 3 equals negative 10. Okay, first step, we're going to divide by the factor p. In this case, it's 0.2. So we're going to divide each side by 0.2. After my division, on the left, I'm left with c minus 3. And on the right, I'm left with negative 50. This is a one-step subtraction equation. So to do the inverse of minus 3, I'm going to add 3 on both sides of the equation. My solution is c equals negative 47. I hope that video was helpful. Thank you. Bye.